Millions of websites just had a secret backdoor wide open for 2 months, and nobody noticed. 44,000 servers confirmed hacked. A ransomware gang called Sorry encrypted them all, and the name is the only apology you're getting. If you've ever bought web hosting, you've probably used cPanel. It's the control panel behind millions of websites. Email, databases, DNS, file management, all in one dashboard. Over 1.5 million cPanel and WHM servers are internet-facing right now. If web hosting has a single point of failure, this is it. On April 28th, cPanel finally patched CVE-2026-41940 Authentication Bypass, CVSS 9.8. That's one step below, the building is on fire. But here's the part that should terrify you. Attackers had been exploiting this since February 23rd. That's 64 days as an active zero day before anyone shipped a fix. And the exploit itself is almost insultingly elegant. 2 steps. That's all it takes to get full admin access to any cPanel server. Step 1. CRLF injection in the session writer. You inject carriage return line feed characters into the session cookie. This lets you write arbitrary data into the session file on disk. Step 2. You send a malformed cookie that tricks cPanel into skipping its encryption validation entirely. The server reads your forged session as a legitimate admin login. No password, no two-factor, no brute force. You're just in. Full admin. Every website on that server is yours. Enter the Sorry ransomware gang. A previously unknown threat actor that saw this zero day and thought, why hack one site when you can encrypt the entire server? They mass deployed ransomware across 44,000 confirmed IPs. Every website, every database, every email archive on those servers, encrypted and held for ransom. And remember, this is shared hosting. One cPanel server often hosts hundreds of websites. 44,000 servers could mean millions of individual sites affected. It gets worse. A separate, previously unknown threat actor was spotted using the same flaw to target Southeast Asian government and military infrastructure. This wasn't just criminals. Someone was doing espionage. CISA added it to the known exploited vulnerabilities catalog on May 1st. Federal agencies were given an emergency deadline to patch. The problem? Most cPanel servers aren't run by the government. The patch has been out for a week, but cPanel auto update isn't universal, and plenty of hosting providers run versions that are months or years behind. If your host hasn't patched, your site is still a target. If you're a developer deploying to shared hosting, or you run a small business website, or you have clients on budget hosting plans, this directly affects you. Here's what you do right now. Check your cPanel version. You need 11.126.06 or later. Audit your access logs for anything suspicious since February, and reset every admin credential on that server. This is the 4th major web infrastructure attack in 2 months. After React to Shell hit Next.js, after the NPM supply chain compromise, after Bitwarden and the VS Code sleeper extensions, cPanel is just the latest domino. The pattern is clear. Attackers aren't going after your app. They're going after the infrastructure your app runs on. The control panel, the package manager, the code editor, the things you trust implicitly. The gang calls itself Sorry, and that's the last thing your hosting provider is going to say before they tell you your backups were on the same server that just got encrypted. If this kind of story matters to you, subscribe. We cover the security and tech stories that actually affect your stack every single day. Check out yesterday's video on how the Pentagon just signed AI deals with 7 tech giants, and why one company refused. Links on screen.